Welcome back, readers. This week I'm talking to you about The Royal Lacemaker, the book I just finished reading, which is an interesting read. It's a slow paced story of one girl who is struggling through life, but nothing seems to keep her down. She will find a way, she will get through it, and it's a good story if you're in a low mood and you just read about her and you realize, oh, is down in the dumps and still she gets up and she gets going. So it's kind of a little motivational there where if she can get through it, I'm sure you can too. So it's a story about an orphan girl who is terribly sad because she's lost her parents very recently, and then she's got a younger brother, an older brother and younger sister. Unfortunately, the brother cannot work because he's had an accident and he's left um, handicapped. His younger sister is very young, so she's barely 4 or 5 years old, and as the sole breadwinner of the family, she has to decide if she wants to continue working doing what she loves doing, or because the family needs it, she takes up a job that she doesn't like doing, and that means she gets to work with a man that she doesn't like. So while she's making that decision, she continues to work, give her best at work, and she gets promoted several times. She seems to be making really good progress with the rest of the people who, like her, had joined as lace makers, and also the boss that she's working for. So it's a good read. It's a little slow paced, which kind of makes it a cozy kind of read. But it took me a while to finish reading this. It took me about 7 to 8 days to finish reading it. Usually, I am able to finish books sooner if they're interesting. This one was because there wasn't too much of mystery element to it. There was nothing very thrilling about the story where I'd go like, oh, what happens next? So it was a slower read. I just read it because I wanted to read it, not because I had to read it, if you understand what I mean. So this book's done. It's a book by Linda Finlay. This is from the haul that my cousin sent me from Islamabad. So a lot of the books that she sent me are pretty much this size, which is kind of handy because they're very easy to hold and read. That is one thing that I also look at when I'm buying books, because bigger, bulkier books are a little difficult to read in bed, especially hardback. I don't like reading those in bed at all. And there's no other place where I like reading. So this book size is perfect. Story is good. You should go ahead, give it a read if you want to. It's a slow paced story, but the story is nice in general. It's not very dramatic, it's not very thrilling, but it is a good, mellow, slow paced story with a sad beginning, a struggling middle, and a happy ending. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, please do that because I would like a happy ending too. A happy ending to this video where you say, oh, good job, and then you subscribe to the channel. I will come back next week with another book, and this time it is an author that I have read many, many times before, and one of my favorite authors. But I'm not going to talk about more about the book because I've just begun reading it. So I don't really know where the story is going to go, but it's a good book. At least it's a good author. So I will see you next week then. You subscribe to the channel and stick around.